With me now is a choreographer extraordinaire. She works as an actress and a dancer and is in Bullets Over Broadway at Vintage Theater. Please welcome Adrianne Hampton. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very well.
You're very well.
Very
Perfect.
well. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Bullets Over Broadway a little bit. So just start, what is the show?
It was a 1920s Woody Allen film.
Mm-hmm.
So it was adapted into a musical version about 6 years ago. And we are making the regional premiere tonight in Denver. It's the regional premiere.
Very cool.
Thank
Now, don't
you.
give us any spoilers, but kind of what's the general story about?
Wow. Well, it's a comedy. It's a little dirty. It's very
As
tongue in
most good
cheek,
comedies are.
right? Especially Woody Allen.
Yeah.
But basically, a tribute to the 1920s. You know, the story of gangsters and a play reading that happens, and David Shane is the writer, and he hires, unfortunately, this really, really bad actress, the gangster's girlfriend, which is Olive Neal, which is what I'm playing, and the whole story is basically the whole reading of the playwriting that he did. And a couple people don't make it through the show.
Oh, no.
The gangsters take a couple people away.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you play Olive.
I do.
Correct. Tell us
Yes.
about Olive a little bit.
Oh, Olive is so much fun. Jennifer Tilly played her in the movie, and she is Nick's girlfriend, the gangster's girlfriend, and she is not very smart. And she knows how to use her sexuality and her gifts. She thinks she's a very, very good singer, dancer, actress. She thinks she should be on Broadway.
Yeah.
And she gets on Broadway because she is Nick's girlfriend. He foots the bill, and she is not very good.
Doesn't have the chops to meet up.
She doesn't have the chops, but
Okay.
she thinks she does. Yeah, she's very, very fun to play. She's not very smart.
And this show's directed by John Ashton.
John Ashton,
who I always
yes.
say he's been working in Colorado theater longer than Colorado's been around.
Wow. Yes.
So talk about what it's like working with him as a director.
Oh, he's fantastic. He is just, he's been working on the show for about 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
He's just very organized. He creates a very, very warm environment so you can make choices. And he's very supportive and lovely and funny and just incredible to work with. I feel so honored to play this role under his direction.
And you, with having such an extensive dance background,
Yes.
how has that prepared you for this show? Because there's a fair bit of dancing in it.
Well, I get to dance in this show,
Yeah.
which is super duper fun. I dance in the opening number, and I do some high kicks, and I do the splits. So, but I also am able to carry myself as a dancer, as I think Olive was a dancer. So that definitely helps. It's fun because it's a triple threat role.
Yeah.
Get to sing, get to dance, and get to act.
Yeah.
Love it.
And this isn't your first time doing a role with Vintage in this kind.
No.
Billy Elliot was last year.
Yes.
So talk about that a little bit.
Oh, wow. I just feel very grateful that I got to come back from LA for 7 years and do 2 roles that I think sort of my arch nemesis.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I could relate to Mrs. Wilkinson and the dance teacher, because I am a dance teacher, but I can also relate a little bit to Olive. I know people are going to read into that, but so there are 2 really, really fun roles that I feel like just came at the right time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it. And you, like you said, you are a dance teacher. You do Broadway boot camp.
Yes,
Correct?
yes, you're good.
I know.
Oh, wow, you do your research.
Talk about Broadway boot camp a little bit.
When I came back to Denver, I just felt like there wasn't enough of classes. When I lived in LA and I lived in New York, you could always find musical theater classes. And I studied when I was in New York. I took from everybody, Andy Blankenbuehler, you name them, and learned my craft really, really well. When I came back to Denver, I just thought, we need training here. So I put together a Broadway boot camp, and people thought I was crazy for doing it because people are always in shows.
Right.
But when people aren't in shows, we
something to do.
come in, we dance, we have created a great community. I get to pick dancers for shows. I find people and I say, will you audition for this show as I'm working as a choreographer? And it's a safe place for people to just dance.
Yeah.
And also people that just love to dance. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful.
Yeah. What's it like, as you said, getting to build that community? So what's it like kind of to be the one who gets to do that and be at the forefront of it?
It's incredible. I have met some of the most amazing people through it, and I say that with all honesty. I have fallen in love with all of my students. We have also we've also created good friendships.
Yep.
We can talk about our ups and our downs, our shows that we're cast in, what to do, what not to do. It's just lovely.
Yeah.
It's lovely to have created and be a part of a wonderful community in Denver.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, and be sure to check out Bullets Over Broadway at Vintage Theater, playing now.
Yes.